morning, everybody. We're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just driving around, having a nice day. Exploring a little. Let's go down to the Rio Grande, see what we can see. This is the Bosque Open Space Visitor Center. It aligns the Rio Grande. There's some nice exhibits and hikes that you could take. So we're going to check it out. Up ahead are the Sandias Mountains. Wonderful going up there. I think we're going to try and go up there this evening and get the sunset. Albuquerque is already at about 3,000 feet, I guess, even though it's this huge valley. The altitude is quite high.
So it becomes like a hard rock, right?
Yeah.
So in the middle of the volcano you have a tube of hard rock. And then the rest of the volcano over time gets degraded and weathers away. And so all that's left is the tube in the middle.
Oh, wow.
It's the same thing with Devil's Tower.
Oh.
So they're called volcanic necks.
They're one of those, they can't run away. They don't have a choice, right? And they know they're gonna die. When they start killing the first one.
When they what?
Tu voulais pas aller au truc avant?
Yeah, but we have to take this route.
Oh yeah? When you kill an animal, the animal knows what happened, even if you hide somewhere.
Oh.
So when you bring those cows to those abattoirs, they know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I see.
Even if you make it nice or whatever. Hey, it's windy today.
Yeah.
The good thing, the wind is on the good direction.
Yeah.
This one, look at fun.
Mais bon, juste parce que le vent ici is going that way.
Middle of nowhere. Been working good, huh? You fixed it for me. Remember?
Oh yeah?
That's the one you...
these?
Yeah.
Those are just like cracks.
This.
Yeah, that's because the rock is like cracked up and the minerals are acting like glue in between.
There's a little.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. That's just like a breaking pattern.
Okay.
Like over here too.
Very raw out here, I'll tell you that. I guess this is where a lot of cowboys picked up their, their leathery, gritty, wrinkle-ridden faces, complexions. It's not really that windy, come to think of it. We're pretty lucky, I think, because when you there's so much open space, you can't, you have nothing to protect you from the wind. But this is nice. It's great to get back to these places. I never get tired of them. They really provoke your imagination to think of color, roots, art, music. I was thinking of John Steinbeck, the book that he wrote called The Pearl this morning. We had to read that in school. Can't remember if it was in grade school or high school. It was like, for me it was pretty boring. It didn't have any crimes. It was a guy who was a pearl diver, and he was leading his life, his simple life. But every time he went out to go fishing or whatever, diving, he had a different song in his head. When he came home, he had the going home song, and he had the pearl diving song, and all kinds of things like that. And these were like songs that rolled around in his head without any formal kind of training, but they were musical in his head. And I was thinking about that because whenever I come to these places, I have so many songs running through my head and melodies and themes, and it's just amazing. And they're provoked by different things, either scenery or noises or wind or birds, a lot of times birds. It's really fascinating. For me, anyway. I don't think many people would be too thrilled, but I really am. It's just, we don't get a lot of this kind of scenery in Queens. Even in France, this expands. It just keeps going on, and the East Coast of the United States, as well as Europe, is always so compressed and condensed. Yep. The colors changing every minute with the position of the sun and the clouds. I think the clouds are going to stay on the relief, I don't know how to say that in English, relief, the background, I guess you could say. Check it out. Morning. This is the Albuquerque Museum. We have an hour to kill, so we came down here to stroll around, check out the sculptures. fast-moving storm came through last night, to my surprise, when we woke up this morning. There was snow all around the house. But it looks like it must be in the 40s right now. It feels nice. There's no wind. So, it's a nice day. Thing is, we have to go to Las Vegas tomorrow, and I don't know if we're going to be able to catch a flight. Everything is backed up. But that's part of the joy of travel, the unexpected. I think this is a depiction of a voyage that was made in 1598 to these territories. 1598. Oñate was the explorer, I guess, or the settler. I have no idea what the story is behind this. Something else to look up. Let's check out some birds. Okay, we can go and feel it. Okay, here we are out in the Ojito Wilderness, about an hour's northwest of Albuquerque, and we're going to take this little path here and try and find some arrowheads or check out some rock formations. I can't wait. So I'll see you in a bit. Look at those clouds. Pretty cool. It's about, I guess it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we still got plenty of light, but we have to go pick up my son at 5 o'clock, I think. Have you been here before?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
Have you?
Have I?
Yeah.
No, but I'm on vacation. Oh, this feels great.
Pardon?
Come here.
Come here. Are you filming?
Where are you? Did you disappear?
I'm here. You want to sit on top of you?
No.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I want you to see. I'm filming. But I'm falling down the mountain.
Don't move. Ouch.
Careful. This area is full of juniper trees. I wonder if you could do anything with parts of them, berries or bushes or leaves or sticks, what they're good for. There's always something to do with a plant. There's something to do with everything, actually. My cousin taught me a couple of years ago that this little flower that blooms every spring off a bush called elderberry bush, chou in French. You can cut off the flowers and you can make beignet. You make like a little pancake batter. You dip the flowers in there, like, you know, a cluster of flowers, let's say, just when they're blooming. And then you dip it in hot oil for a few seconds. And they're really good. I was surprised. No. All right, let's do that. Sit down for a minute. Don't worry. Whoa! Okay, let's try something new. You know, I have an injured foot. I have a bone spur. But I went to the doctor before we left, and I got a steroid shot. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. And I brought my I always bring my trekking poles in any case. But I'm really pleased that the foot doesn't hurt me at all. And I asked the doctor before I left, do I have to, you know, stay off my foot and stuff? And she said, no. Which is pretty cool. So this trip is a gift. You can give all kinds of cool names to these rocks because they all look like they could be something, you know, a bunch of nuns, mushrooms, Audrey Hepburn, I don't know. Like that one. Well, time to go back to the car already. That was only about an hour and a half. I'm pissed because, like Tino said, we should come and spend the whole day, but we never seem to have the time. We'll find out tomorrow if we can't fly to Vegas because of a shortage of flights. We just stay here one more day and then try and find a flight back to New York. I could come back here many times. I saw a sign actually up the road saying camping limit 14 days. So must be a BLM, Bureau of Land Management, country or area, or it's you know, just free camping. Love it. I could come here with my tent for sure. And it's burning hot in the summer, of course, but it gets cold at night. And I'm sure you could find some super cool spaces behind some rocks. Set up your camp and not see a soul, or see a soul. Whatever you like. That's my kind of vacation. Not moving.